The state Supreme Court will hear arguments today related to the repeal of the state's death penalty law.
News 8's Kent Pierce live in Hartford to explain who this will and won't affect that's on death row. Good morning, Kent.
Good morning, Ann and Chris. It's going on at the state Supreme Court over there later on today, but it's really about what lawmakers did across the street at the Capitol just last year. There have been many attempts over the past few years to abolish the death penalty in Connecticut, but it never happened. You see, after the Cheshire home invasion, people didn't want to look Dr. William Pettit in the eye and say, no, the guys who did this to your family don't deserve to die. So what they did was they came up with a compromise. They abolished the death penalty in Connecticut, except for the 11 guys who are currently on death row. And that raises the legal problem of, can you really change a law that affects everybody except a handful of people? That's the legal argument that lawyers for Eduardo Santiago are going to make to the Supreme Court later on today. They're going to say that the idea of changing a law for everybody except a few people is just not constitutional. Eduardo Santiago was convicted of being the trigger man in a murder for hire case. Now, it's a little bit ironic that it's his case that is testing the legality of the death penalty death penalty law, because his case is actually on appeal and he got his death sentence thrown out last year. He is actually going to have a new sentencing phase to his trial, so he might actually not be on death row by the time this is all decided. We're live in Hartford. I'm Kent Pierce, News 8.